I remember organising a Christmas party a few years back. I was part of the social committee, so there was a few members involved. We found the venue, we added entertainment to it, we added drinks, we made sure the budget was great, perfect budget, everything was going to plan. What we didn't account for were people, the behaviours people have. Now, it ended up being a fantastic event, according to me. The only thing was, we had to pay for some damage. There was a little bit of disorderly behaviour, and in the women's bathroom, a door was broken, and the mirror was shattered. We still don't know who did it or how it happened, but it happened. So how should you, and how should your team, and how should your company behave at your office Christmas party? This should be a time to relax, unwind, and celebrate the efforts that you have put in to the company over the year. What it isn't is a time to tell your work enemy what you think about them. So, a few simple rules for attending your work Christmas party. Show face. There's a lot of cost that goes on when planning a Christmas party. You've got the venue, you've got catering, you've got entertainment, you might have awards, you might have drinks. All of these things come at a cost. So if you RSVP yes, turn up. Even if you show up for half an hour, people will know you were there. Then you might have a story to tell about speaking to someone. If your boss asks, hey, I didn't see you at the event, where were you? You can say, oh yeah, I was chatting with blah, blah, blah. It's not a lie. 2, pre-gaming is about eating, not drinking. Now, drinking culture is a big part of Christmas parties, particularly in Australia. Getting wasted at work, yes, Christmas party is still work, isn't a great look. You don't want to be remembered as the person who was sick on someone, who got kicked out, or who told that person what you thought about them and consequently got fired. This is a logical rule, but do not get wasted. 3, show up on time. Fashionably late isn't a word that applies in corporate vocabulary. Christmas parties are expected to start close to being on time, and they're meant to end smack bang on time. There's a certain level of lateness accepted. Turning up halfway through speeches, awards, or only showing up when the bar tab opens up to spirits isn't a great look. 4, don't spend your time on your phone. Being seen stuck on your phone is not a great look. You're much better off chatting with people you know. Failing that, use the Christmas party to speak to new people you haven't met. Who knows, maybe this group of people or that person is someone who can actually help you achieve more at work, fix a problem, do something next year. Don't offload your problems to them this year. 5, dress appropriately. It is still a workplace event. Yes, themes exist, but dress codes do too. Don't show anything at the Christmas party that you wouldn't be comfortable showing with at the office, in front of HR. 6. You don't have to stay for the full event. There's nothing wrong with leaving the event early. You showed up, you had a few chats, you can now leave. Take a look at the example that perhaps some of the leadership team do. They come, they speak with their team, they speak with a few other people, and sometimes some of them go home. Sometimes some of them stay and get absolutely off the leash and become that story we might be talking about. Lastly, seventh, don't be that person. Don't be a creep. Don't go around offering people drugs. These things are remembered and will always get back to HR. It's not a good look. So, if you are a manager, how should you act at the Christmas party? Well, it's the same thing. All those rules apply, but maybe more so. Before the event, you need to ensure your team is aware that this is a work event. Any policies that you have need to be reiterated. Ensure they're known. Make sure people know when the start dates are, the end dates are, and general behavior guidelines. But at the event, don't be afraid to have fun. You also deserve a break. But those same rules still apply. Probably doubly to managers, department directors, and leaders. Do not get wasted. Do not be that person, and do your best to show up on time. These are my tips for how you should behave at your office Christmas party.